It's time for another Sunday shout out and mail call episode, so let's get after it. Hey everybody, it's Rob the RobFindsTreasure, and we've got a nice amount of packages again this week. And we'll start off with my good friend Larry over at Mobile Coins. Larry writes, "Dear Rob, thank you for the shout outs during your mail call videos. It is always a pleasure to help a fellow collector. I noticed that you black out my info and just want to let you know that it is not necessary. It is a business address and is listed on my business license. I've included a birthday note for you. Maybe you can do a video about the fancy serial number bills and tell how to find the value of these bills." That's a good video idea. Yeah, instead of just showing you what I look for in my finds, maybe I should talk a little bit about the value. Thanks for all you do for the community, and we'll catch you on the flip side. Love that little tagline, Larry. Larry Priest, Mobile Coins, guys. He's got over 1,000 subs, might be around 1.1 or 1.2 thousand subs now. So there's a reason why he's got that many subs. As always, for everyone, I'll include their information down below if you want to check out their channel, sub to them, support the community, as well as have the same information in my first pinned comment. So it looks like we got a 15th of February, 1966. Yep, that is a birthday note, Larry. Appreciate it. And it's a 2006 note. Awesome. Thank you very much again for your third package I believe you've now sent me. And, of course, for the cool birthday note. Once again, thanks, Larry. Now we'll move on to Hunter Owens. Hunter writes, "Dear Rob, can I please have a Morgan dollar? I have wanted one for a long time, and I don't know who would have one other than you. Oh, hope you like the coin. Love, Hunter." So, Hunter, to answer your first question, I literally only have 3 Morgan dollars, but I'm always on the lookout for some more. If you give me some time, I'll see if I can find some Morgan dollars, maybe a duplicate that I have once I go get some Morgan dollars. And if I can squeeze out a Morgan dollar that I can find that I don't need for my collection, I will definitely give you one. But I'm not even lying. I only have 3 right now. Outside of that, you bet. I'll see what I can do. Let's take a look at the coin that you got me. This is a big coin. Let's take a look inside here, see what we got. All right, what do we got here? This is Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother, August 4th, 1980. I believe this is a commemorative celebrating the Queen Elizabeth or the Queen Mother's 80th birthday. And it's made out of cupro nickel, I believe, or nickel. But at the end of the day, it's a great coin. I do not have the Queen Mother's 80th birthday commemorative coin, so I'm very excited to have this one. August 4th, 1980. Yeah, I've seen these online. I've never swooped one up, but it's good to add it to my collection. So Hunter, man, thank you for the awesome coin. You took good care in packaging it. And believe me, give me some time. I'll put you on my list. I'll see if I can score you a Morgan dollar that I can part with, that I can give you that's not part of my collection, although I only have 3. Thanks again, Hunter. I know you sent me a package before. You didn't let me down again. Beautiful coin. Now let's move on to Curtis Sechler. All right, guys. Curtis Sechler writes, "Dear Rob, I hope that you like the logo I made, and I also included a cool tone nickel that at first I thought was a war nickel. P.S. You should make a video showing off your albums." I know, I need to do that. Definitely, everyone's getting on me. And what do we got here? Oh yeah, it does have some odd toning, doesn't it? But it is a 1987. But yeah, I see what you mean. Look at that. It does have that war nickel look to it. That is some cool toning. I'll definitely add it into my toned coins jar for sure. Pretty cool. And the logo you made for me, let's take a look at the artwork that he sent in. That is pretty cool, Curtis. "In Rob we trust, dime time, Rob finds treasure." I do like the logo here. This is a really nice one. Now, I do know you sent me one on a picture of one online, and it's the same one, and I do like how you've made it. Yeah, very good. You took a lot of time drawing this out, coloring it in. Looks fantastic. I'm in the process, that reminds me, of choosing only the top 5. I've received 36 logos. I've got them down to the top 15 before I started this video, and I will narrow them down to the top 5 tonight. And then I will put them into a video tomorrow for you guys to vote on. Curtis, once again, thank you for the coin. Thank you for the logo design. Once again, Curtis, thank you very much. Next package is from Christoph and Julie Caltagirone. Hopefully I'm not butchering that. Sorry, guys. All right. I remember you guys sent me a package before as well. So I'm kind of curious to see what's inside. All right, guys. I recognize the name, but I forgot the YouTube channel is actually Marquis Mouse. He has a nice YouTube channel, so I'll be sure to include that in the description below. He writes, "Dear RobFindsTreasure, I have a few coins for you to have. You can keep them, or if you choose, you can give them away. I thought that I would up the game a little bit and give you a couple of more coins than last time, which was a long time ago, mail call episode 5. Also, if possible, I have a few coins that I want to trade with you, if possible. I recently hit 100 subs, so my next milestone is a lot, but 1,000. I would greatly appreciate if I get there, but 1,000 seems like a lot. 1,000 is a lot, Marky Mouse. You may want to do a one at 200 and then one at 300 and just keep climbing along the way. It takes a while to get to 1,000, but the good news is if you have consistent content and you jump on people's channels a lot and let them know that you appreciate what they post and ask for subs, don't be bashful, you'll get there. But I would keep the audience engaged by having giveaways along the way if you can. Let's take a look at what Marky Mouse gave us today. A 1942D wheat penny. Pretty cool. I'm not going to take the time to unwrap these. They're wrapped really well. I might use these in one of my free giveaways like you suggested and say it's from you, so maybe we can get you some more subs. 10 yen, a Japanese coin. A 44p penny. So a couple of Wheaties. Looks like we got another Japanese coin, 1 yen this time. Really cool. A 1940p nickel. And then finally, a 1984 Canadian penny. Really cool, Marky Mouse. I appreciate the coins. I think it's a good idea to use them as a giveaway like you suggested. Then I can give you a second shout out when I let everyone know that the coins in the free giveaway were compliments of you. As always, Marky Mouse, I enjoy your content and I enjoy your packages. Thank you once again. Much love, Marky. I appreciate it. This next package is from Philip A, and it's going to take me a few minutes to get this guy open. He did a good job of taping it. Of course, the post office did a good job of finding the one spot they could tear. But let's go ahead and get into it, and I'll loop you in once I get it open. Philip A writes, "It's Philip again. Hi, Rob. Just wanted to say thank you for the Buffalo nickels you sent me, and I was also wondering if you would want to trade any junk silver for these coins. Thanks again, Philip." I'll take a look at the coins in a second, Philip. Just want to remind everyone, any trades I do, I would prefer we agree to a trade prior to sending anything, mainly because you just never know what I have, what I need, what you need, if I have it, things like that. That being said, I'm always up for a trade. I've traded with Philip before. I gave him some Buffalo nickels. So just want a friendly reminder, everyone, that we want to communicate by email if we want to do any trades. And I will agree or disagree via email. That way, when I get your package, we have an agreed upon trade. Okay, got that out of the way with. Looks like we got a big bag here of 2009 pennies. I don't know how many are in there, but I think that's probably about 50. And then we've got another little package here. And it looked like when I looked in, I saw some wheat cents. And I did. Let's take a look at what we got here. Looks like we got a 1951D. A 52D. Pretty good shape. A 46S. A 1920 in pretty good shape. Looks like we got a 43 Steely here. It's got some copper toning to it. I'll have to weigh that up and see if it's magnetic as well. And then a 45 Philadelphia. Matter of fact, I got the magnet here. It's a Steely. All right. So I really appreciate it, Philip. Tell you what, make sure you shoot me an email. My email will be in the description below. Let me know what you're looking for this. Anyway, appreciate the package, very much so, and I'll be sure to include any channel information down below. Next up, guys, is Joshua Coleman. Josh Coleman writes, "Hey Rob, I was watching your last mail call video and I wanted to send you some coins. My YouTube channel name is Josh's Coins." All right, Josh's Coins, thank you very much for watching my videos and sending me some coins. Looks like you sent me a nice bicentennial quarter, a 1956 Denver nickel, and a bunch of Wheaties. We got a 1953D, a 1945P, a 56D, a 1955, a 1940P, a 56D, a 53D, and one of my 1959Ds that I always like to pull out. Wow. Well, Josh's Coins, I really appreciate the package. Thank you very much for your kindness and for watching my videos. Guys, check out his channel and let's give him some subscriptions. All right. Next up is Billy Justice. And Billy Justice is somebody who I got a package from before, and I sent them a pretty cool star note. They were so ecstatic that they got it, so it made me really happy. And I guess they sent me another package, so I'm curious to see what they sent me this time. Billy writes, "Dear Rob, this is Billy again, and I just wanted you to know that I really enjoyed the star notes. I will happily add that to my collection. I have 4 binders filled with coins, and I want you to know I became a coin collector. See, one day I was finding something to watch on YouTube and watched one of your videos. Since then, I've been a collector." That's so awesome, Billy. I hope you like what I sent you. Oh, I almost forgot. Can you please sign the dollar coin and send it back to me? So I'm assuming you mean this big Ike dollar coin, Billy, that you sent me. I will gladly sign this and send it back to you, of course. Beautiful dollar coin. I noticed you sent also a Susan B. Anthony dollar coin, but I would imagine you would want that one signed. So I'll be signing that one and send it back to you. No problem. You also sent me a Wheatie 1920D. Very cool. Looks like we also have a nickel, a 1954 Philadelphia. Looks like we got a 5 euro cent coin as well. Ooh, I really like the front on that one. I don't know if I have this one. That's a really cool profile image on the front. And then, of course, we also have a Canadian cent, 2001. So, super cool, Billy. Thank you very much. Oh, and he also sent me a picture that he made, and it says, "It's dime time," from Billy. Ha! I love it, Billy. So cool. I will definitely sign this Ike dollar for you. I'll send it back to you, no problem. And once again, Billy, really appreciate the support of the channel and the packages that you have sent me now. We're on to the final package, and it's from CoinMan 5000. I've left this P.O. box up there because he does advertise it on his channel in case anyone wants to send him anything. Boom. All right, let's get that box open and let's see what CoinMan 5000 gave us. All right, guys, CoinMan 5000 continues to be so generous to the community and to me. He writes, "Rob, one is for you to keep, the other melt it and pass it to a silver melter or subscriber of your choice. It is 999 fine silver. CoinMan 5000. And take a look at these bars, guys. We have got a CoinMan 5000 hand-poured bar right here. And these are heavy. They feel like they're 2 ounces. And then he's got one he wants me to melt and pass it on. And you know what I'll do, CoinMan 5000? I'll melt this bar when I get my mold, once I have my logo designed, picked out, and I will use that as one of my free giveaways since you've already got the silver for me. That'll help quite a bit. But holy cow, guys, 2 bars here from CoinMan 5000. So yeah, I will definitely melt this down, use it for a free giveaway, and I'm going to add this to the silver stack, an official CoinMan 5000 stamped, hand-poured, 999 fine bar. I know you know about CoinMan 5000. He has great content, great collection album videos, as well as awesome silver pours. As I said in the beginning, and I'll say it one last time, I'll have everyone who I have information on, their channel information below. Please, guys, check them out, support them, give them a subscription, look at one of their videos, give them a like, leave a comment, let them know my mail call sent you. I would love that if I could see you guys doing that as well. Once again, I hope you enjoyed this week's mail call and Sunday Shoutout episode. If you did, I'd love a thumbs up. And, as always, happy hunting. And thanks for watching.